Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make these rainbow cinnamon rolls, and the recipe will be the full recipe will be in the description box below. And I did melt this butter, but I didn't show it for some reason. Like, I didn't get that part, but I did melt that before I put it in my mix. So what I did was get some warm water and a teaspoon of sugar, and I put my yeast in there and I let that sit for about 5 minutes. And then this is just a little clip of what the yeast is supposed to do, and if your yeast doesn't do that, that means that the water is too hot or your yeast is expired. And then right here I'm just putting in my milk and my eggs and the yeast, and then make sure when you put your flour in, you do that in batches. So once you can't mix it with your spatula anymore, then start to use your hands and knead the dough. I ended up kneading mine for about a good 5 to 3 minutes. And you're going to put that back in a bowl with some parchment paper on the top. Plastic wrap on the top, and then you're going to let that sit for about 30 minutes. And then once I let that sit, I cut out 6 pieces, and I colored each of my dough pieces. And it does take a while to like color dough, because it's like really stiff and it's really like kind of hard to get through. It took me about like an hour to do this, but it's worth it. It looks really nice at the end. But just want to knead your dye into the dough until it's all fully colored, like there's no white streaks in there. Then once you've done that, you're going to get your colors, and it's kind of like how I made the rainbow bagels. You just want to get each color. You don't have to, like, you can start off with whatever color you want and just build up. But you just want to flatten it on each piece, and it will stick. You don't have to put any type of wet, like you don't have to put any type of water or anything, like it will stick. And you just want to roll it out, and don't worry about the holes, the holes in the dough, because it's gonna be like all rolled up anyways, and it's not really gonna make a difference when you cut it. So then you just want to butter your dough, and you can do it with your hands or with a spoon. It doesn't really matter. It works better with your hands though. Then you're gonna get your cinnamon and sugar mixture, and you're just gonna just sprinkle it on there. Try not to put too much. I ended up putting like all of it, and I wouldn't do that again because it ended up making it's like the sugar would like spill out when I tried to put it in the pan. But just be careful on that part. Then after you put your sugar on, you just want to roll it up and make sure you close the ends really tightly so none of the, like when you cut it, it won't slide. And you just want to cut the pieces, and the pieces that I cut here I ended up cutting in half again, and it should make around 12 maybe. It should make around that much. And you just want to put it cut side up inside of a greased pan, and you're going to bake those at 350 for about 30 minutes. And I did not show the part where I like through halfway of the cooking I did put a bit of butter on there, so make sure you do that. And that's what it looks like when it comes out the oven. But that's it for this video. I really like these, and they're really fun for like kids to eat. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Bye.